Hey guys, welcome back to our Side Noob tutorials. Today we're going to be talking about Chun-Li. She's definitely a great character. In a nutshell, she basically is a zoning character more or less who just has amazing pokes. So we're going to talk about all her pokes today and just when you want to use each one, how you want to use them, just some general mix-ups for her, and just some of her better combos, and just like pretty much everything you need to know in order to just start playing her from scratch. So right off the bat, we're just going to go right into her normals. Starting with her light punch, this cancels into itself. You can also go into like her basic combos into that medium kick there, and this is where like a lot of your mix-ups are going to come from that too. And so you need to get that combo down. There's two ways: the light kick, which our light punch we just talked about, or the light kick as well. I think it's a little bit tighter of a little bit tighter on the frame, so you really have to get it just perfect. But either one's fine. As long whatever you want to practice is great. And so again, that jab, she does have a little bit of standing jab potential. So if, for example, you can just walk into the standing jab, and if one hits, you just want to go ahead and finish that into like any basic launcher combo you want. So that's it for the jab, I think. The light kick really fast. Again, not bad speed and range for a light kick. And again, you can just do the new combo system and get some extra damage there out of that light kick. Let's see what's up next. Medium punch, amazing speed, amazing range. If you just want a safe poke, go ahead and do it to the fierce afterwards. At the proper range, it's far like that, very safe. For 123 damage, really good. When you do it crouching, you get this nice low poke. This is going to go over, or excuse me, under a lot of high attacks, and it's also going to cause a good amount of damage. And again, you cancel that right into your launcher if you notice it's going to hit. But just an amazing poke. I recommend using this quite frequently. The next one up, of course, is her Fierce Punch. Just an amazing normal. This is so quick. You're gonna notice if you hit somebody once and throw out again, it won't combo, but they might end up both hitting because he's trying to jump, or it just has such little flinch and just great speed and range. It's just an amazing punch. Can't say enough about it. Her next one is this one. This is a good one to combo into Spinning Bird Kick. Also hits twice, so it's an easy hit confirm to a launcher. Really nice. Liking that one. Also, with I think that's about it for that. It kind of works as an anti-air in some situations, but I don't recommend it usually. This one is a lot stronger. That's it for her Fierce. Oh, when you do it close, you get this one here, and this one you can combo to certain moves, so that's important to note. The other Fierce Punch you cannot. So this is going to be how you can squeeze extra damage, is that Fierce Punch. And on the other side, we have the Fierce Kick. Same thing, this special cancels as well. At range, it will not. Important to note on this, oh my gosh, the range, it always surprises me. The range on this is ridiculously good. The range on this is even better. It is going to miss against crouching opponents, where this one will not. So kind of pick and choose which one you want to use, but again, that range is ridiculous. And crouching as well, this gives her sweep, very good. Combine that with her amazing walk speed, and you got a really tricky sweep that the opponent has to deal with. Also has very little recovery in comparison to some other sweeps, so definitely one of her better normals as well. I don't think we talked about her medium kick yet. I don't recommend using this too much. I think you can use it in some combos probably, but it's just, as far as normals are concerned, I really like the medium punch in comparison. That is really fast though. It may act as an anti-air in some situations as well. But what's really good about her medium kick is the backwards one. This one is the 2 hits. You can do a follow-up if you want, or you can super jump cancel it, or not even super jump, just regular jump cancel it, just by holding up at the end like that. And this is where your basic punish combo is gonna come into play. So you gotta practice that for sure. I think that's about it for her regular normals. Aside from this one, she has this from Super Street Fighter 4. It's just down, forward, and then the Fierce Kick. It's a great cross-up. A lot of hits done, so you can like sweep after it, or you can even do your medium kick combo we just talked about. So whatever you want to do from there is fine. But just experiment around. The range can be a little bit tricky sometimes, and it can really confuse your opponent. So it's definitely a good normal. I think that's it as far as normals is concerned, except for this one. This is more or less her anti-air. This is a great anti-air because you can juggle after it as well. If I can hit this guy, so just like that. So that's one of her anti-airs. So definitely a good one to use. Let's go ahead and talk about her jumping moves. She's got some good ones. Her jump in general is a little bit different than most people's. It goes a little bit higher. This is a little bit tricky for some opponents. So this jumping kick is really good, great angle. That hits a lot of anti-airs actually. So if you're gonna throw one out, I recommend that one. Her other good one is her fierce punch. This one hits twice. Now they have to block high for both of these. Going to beginning players, you're gonna notice it hits quite frequently, and so you can notice it hits. Hit confirm into that for a decent combo. Let's see, for other jump-ins, the medium kick is not that good of a cross-up unless you're in the corner, in which case you can use it as a cross-up. But really, if you're going to cross-up, you want to use it for light kick, just like that there. And you're going to have to work on the timing, because it is a light, so it has less hit stun, so it is a little bit hard to link your next attack. So it's kind of, just learn what you can do from there. But it is more forgiving than in Super Street Fighter 4, I noticed, so just another good thing for her. She got a new move, I believe. This one here, kind of even tough. I haven't practiced with it too much, but you have to do the punch really late with 2 hits. So same thing as that jumping forward. It's a little bit tough to block. So again, that's her jumping fierce punch, and you got to time it absolutely perfect. I mean, this is really only for opponents who are waking up, but really tricky. And if you use that, you're gonna notice it hits quite frequently. Our other notable neutral jump is the fierce kick. It's still very familiar. This is an amazing normal. Master this. You're gonna need it. It's just the range on both sides is awesome. So really one of her best attacks. Other than that, this is the medium one seems to work quite well against people that are jumping at you. Other than that, though, not too much else that's really strong here. I recommend the jumping fierce punch one a lot. That is just ridiculous. I love that one. So next up, let's go ahead and just we'll move right into her special moves. So her special moves did change in a couple ways. Our fireball seems to have less flinch. It's also performed differently. It's now a half circle instead of her traditional charging. The only charging move that she kept was the spinning bird kick. Other than that, not only that, but her 1,000 kicks is now just a half circle and forward kicks. It changed significantly from the old press 5 buttons for it to come out. So a little bit more control now. I feel it feels really strong. So right off the bat, her fireball, all the versions are the same, 50 damage. The EX one though is 100 damage, and you can combo after it if you're at the proper range. This is going to be a great way to hit confirm into launcher, or just keep pressure going. So for example, you could throw one of those and then follow up with the overhead move. A really tricky mix-up, and then I don't know. It's just a good way to keep pressure going. You can also just follow up with like maybe a sweep if you notice they're getting ready for that overhead. So just keep up the mix-ups with Chun-Li. That's a big part of her game is that EX fireball. So just gotta really practice that. And again, you can cancel it from the standing fierce punch. Notice you can't cancel from like the fierce punch. So you gotta just remember which moves you can and can't do it from. I don't think you can do it from the crouching middle punch either. So that's kind of a big deal because a lot of people like that crouching motion. So you really gotta do it from the standing, which can be a little more challenging, especially for beginning players. But just stick with it. That's a good way to land it. If you're up close, go and do a fierce punch to it. It's gonna cause a little more damage. I think that's about it for a fireball though. But really following that up with just some good pressure from these can really keep a lot of people at bay, especially people who don't have a good jump like Zangief. So next up, her Hasanshin, this move here, her overhead. The light version is no longer an overhead. You have to do the medium or fierce. Keep in mind that the fierce is going to knock down, so it may seem good at sometimes, but the the medium, you can actually combo after it to a light kick, or even maybe a light punch if you're at the right angle. Let's see if I can get it. It's really strict on the timing, but you can combo this straight to launcher, just like that, and then Zangief can come in and do what his fancy combos are. So that's really, really important because you land those, I wouldn't say frequently, but when you do land them, you really got to make it count, because by itself, 70 damage is absolute nothing. Like, it's not worth it by itself. So you really got to finish it. So again, that was only the light and medium versions that you can combo after. The EX version is much easier to combo after. So if you do hit one of those, you can do wherever you want. Just go ahead. I recommend the standard punish combo though, just because it's going to build a lot of meter. It's also going to it's just really, really easy to do. I mean, it may look complicated at first. Once you practice it in training mode, you notice it's super simple to do. It's just that's up to kick. You can finish with an EX spinning bird kick if you're in the corner for some extra damage. But however you want to do it's fine. And I'm sure there's more people knowledgeable on combos than me with Chun-Li. So you should search up some more videos on that if you're curious. I think, what other moves does she have? Spinning bird kick. This is an amazing one. Note that when you cancel this to your partner, he has time to do several attacks. This is really important because they're on the ground still. So this is a very good way to maximize your damage, because Zangief can come and do whatever he wants. So I mean, it really opens up a ton of combo opportunities. So experiment around with that as much as you'd like. I highly recommend it. It is tough to land though. I can't really land this too often in a real match, I find. Maybe just because I haven't practiced it too much. But yeah, it's just a lot of damage. So that's a great move as well. Her EX version of it is still her best move upon wake up. So I practiced that as well. But again, in this game, 1 bar for EX move is expensive. So make sure if you're going to use it that it hits. You don't want to make a mistake and then just waste your meter, because it is a little bit punishable too if you miss. She has a little bit of flinch, so you just got to be a little careful. That's it. I haven't experimented around with the lights too much. I tend to just use the fierce version. Does the most damage, and for what it is, it's just a punish move for the most part. It's not really a good poke. It's not really a good anything. I don't recommend using it too much unless you know that whatever you're gonna do is gonna work. Let's see what else is really great about Chun-Li. Her new kick, this one as well. Believe it or not, it works the same as the spinning bird kick for the sending in your partner. So boom, Zangief can come in and then finish up that combo with whatever he wants. So it works in the same way. Notice the light does 80 damage, fierce does 80 damage, but it's over faster. So if you're going to send your partner in, I would recommend the light. It's just going to let you get more time in there. You can do a move with higher startup, usually causes more damage. So, but if you go ahead and press the button repeatedly, it's going to go ahead and finish that, and then the fierce is going to do more damage, whereas the light will do less. So use the light if you're going to send your teammate in. Use the fierce if you're just going to let Chun-Li finish it by herself. I think that's it for her special moves. For her just general combos, her safe combo I always recommend, if you're not sure if they're going to block it or not, you want to hit confirm with your light kicks. And you can either go to the light punch to the medium kick, or just straight from the light kicks to the medium kick by itself. I noticed this one's a little bit more tough to time than the light punch. That one seems to be a little easier. And then you just want to finish up with whatever jump-in combo you want. I love this one just because it's oops, oh, I'm sorry. Just because it's pretty simple to do, and does some decent damage. So I just want to recommend for most beginning players. But really landing that link, it can be a little challenging, so you gotta practice that in training mode for some time. That's her safe combo. For ones that are less safe, let's see, like doing the just like jump in, fierce kick, fierce punch, that kind of thing. And again, you have to burn meter in order for these to cause a lot of damage to your teammate. So I don't know, it's just experiment with Chun-Li a bit. But if you don't want to burn meter, then this one's usually the safest bet. And it looks pretty cool too. I like the way it looks, and when you do it, it feels neat too. I recommend that one. As far as launchers are concerned, definitely do this one. Medium punch one does like the most damage. They do all of the similar, but this one's just really safe. When you have Chun-Li come in, what you want to do is just the medium kick again, just to the launcher. You'll notice I use this a lot. It's just a super easy, super safe combo, and that's the one you generally want to use to tag Chun-Li in and out. So that's about it for that. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in the video with Chun-Li. So, if you guys have any questions about Chun-Li or anything, just leave me a comment, and I will get back to you on that. Because I'm still learning her myself as well. I have not had enough time with her yet. Still, this game's still really new. So great. Leave me any questions, comments you guys have, and I'll see you next time.